Hello there, welcome back. Welcome back if you've seen my other videos. And if you haven't, go watch them. Watch this one first because I hope it's better than the other ones, but then watch the other ones because I appreciate it. A while ago, like 2 months ago, for the start of the Chinese New Year, I painted a skateboard. Painted this one. It's one of my favorite things I've painted so far, and I really enjoy the process. Skateboards are really a fun canvas. I didn't know. I just winged it and I really liked it. So I wanted to do another one. And luckily, because I'm a cheap ass, when I bought the first one, I bought a second one to avoid paying for shipping. So now I have an empty skateboard, completely white, perfect canvas. And after months, I finally have an idea of what to paint on it. The idea, it's not really a new idea. Basically, I painted this guitar, and when I designed it, it was supposed to be a set and it was supposed to be a guitar and a skateboard. Yes, that is the first sketch of the guitar you saw. And you can see there's a skateboard with some sort of bone crack. I honestly forgot I designed it, but the other day I was looking for something to paint and I found that one. So I was like, perfect, let's fix the sketch and paint it. As usual, I start with sanding the surface and layering some gesso, but this time I won't paint the gesso, I will spray the gesso. Because even last time on the skateboard I used this can by Montana. It's a gesso primer and it honestly works really well, and I was scared that acrylic paint wouldn't stick to it, but it does. So I guess I'll use this one again. It worked once, it'll work twice, I hope. One of the hardest things about living in Venice is that I don't really have a space to sand stuff, spray paint, varnish, you know, make a mess. First, because I live in an apartment, and second, because I have a noisy cat who walks exactly where he shouldn't. I've managed fine so far, so it's not like it's the end of the world. But I do dream one day of having a proper studio, even just a garage. Somewhere where I can go full art/DIY mode, and maybe get the chance to try some bigger projects as well. It's day 2 now. The skateboard is nice and prepped. And sorry if the video is not great, that it's a shit day outside, so I'm using all fake lights and hope it looks okay. But yeah, skateboard's prepped. It looks exactly like yesterday because it was a whiteboard to begin with. But you can see, no, you can't see, but it's slightly textured now. And it's a much better surface to paint on. So yeah, I usually would jump into sketching at this point, but as I said, I do have already an idea of what to do and half a sketch. So here's a sketch I prepared earlier. So I guess I'll go straight to the projector to trace my sketch, and then I start painting. I hope I can speed run this project because I do not have a lot of time, but hope I can do it. Finished transferring the sketch now. It doesn't take too long, but it is a bit annoying and it hurts my arms every time. I only do it to get the main outlines, just to know where to put what color, and then the rest I sort of make it up while I paint. So now I prepare my color palette. And most artists after years of painting would probably buy a real wet palette. They're like 20 euros and objectively better than this setup. But no, I'm still out here using a piece of wet paper towel with some baking paper on top. And honestly, it works great. Can't promise the turtles are happy though. Every time I start a new project, I try to add a new technique, just to keep it fun. On the last skateboard I went heavy on the spray paint, which looked amazing, but also forced me to sleep on the couch for a week with the window open. So this time I tried recreating the same texture, but without the fumes or the lung damage, you know, one step at a time. I've done some texture into the background with a sponge. You probably have seen it by now. Quite scared because it's not something I would usually do, and it does look just a bit dirty for now, but that was the vibe I was going for. I was going for this grungy vibe, like those cement walls. So I just hope it looks nice in the end. I'll just add now a darker shading around these areas where then there'll be an actual color just to make it pop at the end. And that's it. I really hope it goes well. So I'm having quite a bit of fun. I don't know why, it's new, so it's quite fun. My sponge is looking not great, but I've just learned that if I keep it slightly slanted, it kind of creates a good shading by itself. Like I don't even have to do anything, I just do it and it creates a shading. That's insane. So yeah, I'll keep shading, I guess, and I hope it goes well, and I hope it looks nice at the end, because why not? I feel like we all hope it looks nice. I don't really know if you can notice, but I've watched hours and hours of TikToks and YouTube tutorials on lighting, framing, editing, because I'm a perfectionist and I wanted to get better. Obviously, I'm nowhere near good yet, and I'm still filming everything on my phone, so yeah, some shots are blurry, some are noisy, some are I'm trying, but I'd love to know if you noticed any improvements. And if you got tips, please drop them in the comments, it will make my day, I'm not gonna lie. Currently day, I don't really know, because I was really hoping I would finish everything before Easter, and I didn't manage to, so then I had to leave. I mean, I didn't have to leave, but of course I went home for Easter. I went to work at my dad's for a couple of days, then went away for the day after Easter, because here in Italy it's like a big thing, Pasquetta. I worked on my website a tiny bit and left this project behind. Sometimes when I start a project and I really like it, then I just can't get myself to finish it, because I get scared that maybe I go on and then the second piece that I paint is not as good as the first one, and then I don't like it, and then I don't know, I spiral. So I was kind of avoiding it, but I have it here, and I'm gonna start now. I'm gonna paint the flesh, I'm gonna paint the fur. I really don't know how many days I have left to work. I guess a couple, maybe. For you, it's not a big difference. I am sorry to myself that it took me so long to start again. I'm here now, and I'll try to finish. So I'm now trying to create some of the texture on the meaty parts, let's call them. This is what I got so far. It's still missing, I don't know, some white dots to give it a sort of shiny effect and glossy effect. And I guess I will add like some general highlights in this section, because the light should be coming from the front up here. But yeah, I'm not too sure of how it looks. I don't mind it, but I don't love it. I guess I'll just keep going, and if anything, you know, paint it all over again. In the original sketch, you can see that I had a pink for the flesh and like an aqua for the fur, but for some reason I ended up with this weird purple meat situation. I don't know. So I warmed up the aqua to a more greenish color just to balance out the blueness. And I love how the colors turned out, especially because it's basically my go-to palette at this point. But I'm still wondering, should I have stuck with the original colors? I really don't know. I like this, I'm not sure. If you've seen my last video, you know by now that I've been taking some art classes. One thing I learned is that painting from dark to light gives you a more 3D effect in a way, and it took me a bit to get used to it, but I think you can really see the difference in these points. I'm so happy with how they turned out. They really look like they're like 3D and cool. So I finished coloring in all the stuff, and now I have just the black outlines to do. I'm quite happy. Not gonna show you the deck for now, because I mean it's almost done, because that was just a bit of a spoiler, but it's really close to being done. I've literally just got the black to do, and then maybe some dots of white here and there just to make those highlights pop. So yeah, nothing else to say. I'll put on my headphones and I'll start painting. If anyone knows why liner brushes are so expensive, please explain. How can half the bristles cost twice the price? So yeah, I'm still making my own liner brushes and I will keep making my own liner brushes, and honestly they work so well. I was pulling these insanely smooth lines, and now that I'm editing, I've just decided that from now on you start watching long clips of satisfying line work. No voiceover, just music, vibes, and cool line work. I think cool. I don't know if it's cool. Well, watch the line work. I'm done. I'm finally done. You've probably seen me do all the line work and everything. I'm sorry, there's people working outside. That's when it's so noisy, but yeah. I'm done over here. I was done yesterday, but then I decided that it was nice to add some details like here, some scratch marks, some micro details and everything. I don't know, I just usually really like to do it, and I think it is worth the extra effort and the extra time. But now I'm done, so you'll see some cool shots now. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe like the video, you know, if you liked it. I think it's pretty nice, so please like the video. No, I'm joking, but yeah, if you liked it,
Please like the video.
bye bye.